hoisin sauce, so you can add both.
okay.
Those will really complement the broth. And then Thai chilies if you want to take it up a notch. This is like a level 9 spice. I love that you love flavor. That's amazing.
It'll be interesting to see if you agree it's a level 9. Because
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'll have something where it's like fire.
But you just have a low spice tolerance.
We'll enjoy it. We'll share the chili oil. We'll go in for Thai chilies, all of the above.
So cheers.
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 Thank you for having us. Thank you for the Eat Justice
Yes.
campaign.
Great to have you. Okay. You will slur. So Olivia, you're home from school?
Yeah, freshman year's over. It's wild.
How'd it go?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I met so many new people, and I just got to like explore so many different things. So it was honestly the time of my life, and it was just year 1. So
Great.
So the one thing that wasn't so great was the food. Metro,
oh yeah, this is a
Metro
big
is not
upgrade. Oh yeah,
You've been, right?
Not at all.
Speaking of spice, she told me that she carried a bottle of
Yeah.
sriracha with her
Everyone
time.
kind of, so the dining hall food is really bad, so everyone kind of like chooses their own condiment, you know?
Sure.
Like I have a friend who's obsessed with mayo. My choice was sriracha, so I just put hot sauce on everything.
Just to make it better.
Just to add
be
some
able
sort
to
of flavor.
swallow it.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's hysterical.
Yeah.
This is
So
so good.
you're a spice lover.
Oh, yeah,
Me too.
definitely.
These are Thai chilies. Definitely try some chili oil.
Yeah.
That'll marinate right into your broth.
Looks so good.
But that was a best practice. Have you heard about that before? Like college students carrying their own sriracha to the dining hall?
No, but I respect that. As a food lover myself, I get that.
I think
Yeah.
we should propose to Mecha opening up a new restaurant
In Philly, I would support that, definitely.
How funny. So first year, and you were so comfortable and confident.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not everybody's scenario. So.
No, I've had like overwhelmingly a positive experience, so I'm really lucky. Yeah.
Well, also because LiveGirl taught her to be
No,
bold
it's true.
and to
Yeah,
lean in
from day one.
and to like meet new people, take on new experiences.
I mean,
right?
LiveGirl. Every time I went to a LiveGirl event, you know, there was a new group of people that, you know, I got to meet, I got to talk to, I got to learn because they were different from me. So, I mean, it prepared me perfectly for college.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
So Olivia, you're Sherry's daughter.
Yes, I
Can
am.
you tell me, LiveGirl was named after who?
It was named after me. Yeah, because my family calls me Liv. So when we were, you know, brainstorming names, it was like, you know, LiveGirl, because like you can, I mean, we've made that now into like a whole mantra of sorts, you know, live brave, live kind, live strong, everything like that. But then also, you know, it is like a little, you know, kudos to me because they call me Liv. So yeah.
You're taking that credit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure, but you embody it. It's who you are.
You know, it is a lot of pressure, but also I think it is just like a constant source of inspiration. Like since 6th grade, I've been able to watch my mom like just dive into her passion, and I think that's the best thing in the world for a kid to be able to see, right? Like their parents so thoroughly passionate about something that's really making a difference. So, yeah.
She was having a long-lasting impression on you from the moment she had you.
Yeah.
I resonate with that big time. So my mom is a partner in a law firm, and I swear watching her put on a power suit
Oh yeah.
before court.
I gotta say, she has the best like power outfit, so I know exactly what you
call
mean.
them my power jackets.
Yes.
Like, when I need to feel that vibe, there are some go-to jackets in my closet. Yes.
that transform you, but it's already in you. It's just this.
Yeah.
It's this womanhood. It's this this moment that we
sure.
have that is so powerful. And I always used to say, Mom, save that for me. When I was 6, 7, 8, save that suit with those power shoulders and that perfect cut that made her look like such a leader, such a boss. That my mom, similar to your story, has made a serious impression on me.
Definitely.
And I didn't even know it.
Yeah. It's so important.
And that's incredible. I hope your mom is listening right now. But you know, so many young girls don't have that role model, right?
Yeah.
And that's part of what Live Girl's all about too. It's helping girls build the skills, of course, but it's also giving them access to the mentors and the role models that they need to thrive, and showing them that anything's possible, right? And just so it's really, you know, there's a huge visibility gap with female role models and non-traditional role models and role models that look like the girls we serve. So we serve about 70% girls and young women of color, right? So that's part of what Live Girl's all about, is really holding up women like your mom and saying you can do this too.
Yeah.
So I grew up with 4 other sisters.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
Are you an only child?
I have 2 brothers, one
Okay.
older and one younger, so I am the middle child. Yeah.
And you're the female in the house next to mom,
Yep.
next to Sherry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Lucy.
Oh yes. Recently we did get a puppy, so I have yes.
We got another. So now
Yeah,
we're 2
now-
and 2.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly,
the
yeah.
score is
Evening
even.
out,
yeah.
It's even. So I always felt like I grew up almost in a sorority house. Like it always felt female dominant, and that surrounding for me, I had no idea it was making such an impact, but it wholeheartedly made me the person that I am today.
Yeah.
When I walk into any kind of situation, I feel like, I'm unapologetically me, and I'm woman. I am female. Like I never thought anything of it, but you providing a space where women can be around other women, girls, teenagers, as young as how old?
We start in grade 5 during those very icky, awkward middle
During
school
the years when
years.
you need that the most.
Yes, yeah,
The
we
space
start
of
in
all
middle school
girls.
and
Yeah.
go through college.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right. I think, you know, having that sisterhood, and that's what we create. We create a
Yeah.
space of belonging for so many girls and young women that don't have that, and giving them a space where they can discover their power. Because I agree with something you said earlier, that the power is inside of them.
It's in you.
Right, but it's helping them to discover that power and to tap into that power and to harness that power, and to teach them that, you know, hey, in this world you need to stand up and speak out, you know, to make a positive change. So that is part of that. First, starting with that sisterhood, though, giving them the confidence that they can do that. So,
Yeah.
And you had that sisterhood in your house.
I was gonna
It's
say.
incredible.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you guys really made me think about it, because it has felt so natural and was my everyday, that realizing it's not every woman's everyday, and that there's Live Girl in Connecticut
Right.
that can offer that to somebody else that doesn't have that same experience that I have.
Right.
I want to scream that to everybody, that can be everybody's second home, that can be everybody's reality,
Yeah.
by partnering or meeting or joining your group.
Yeah. No, I want to scream it too. I do scream it. In fact, I talk to as many people as I can. But you know, it's true. You know, the whole thing that gender stereotypes arise as early as age 5, which are very delimiting for girls. And you know, there's a lot about our culture, our popular media, the way we portray women in TV and in magazines and on social media, that's very delimiting. So part of what Live Girls out there is to disrupt that system, right? And to make sure that every girl in Connecticut and everywhere knows that they can do anything that they want to. So, and then to help them build the skills to do that, because there are some real skills here that we build, whether it's self-esteem, social, emotional intelligence, empathy, being able to build bridges to people whose lives are different than your own. You know, there's some real skills that need to be developed to be an inclusive leader.
Yeah, I will always credit Live Girl to helping me find my voice. I mean, because you're right. I mean, it starts like in those middle school years when girls stop putting their hands up in classes. They stop answering the questions. Even if they know they're right, that's when, you know, the boys start to get louder and the girls start to get quieter, and it's only reinforced by like gender stereotypes and even like biases, like with the teachers or whatever. We've all heard teachers be like, "Oh, can I get a big strong boy to help me move these chairs?" You know, like it starts like very
and
young.
Comes, no, I'm Sheila.
Wait, no. I'll take all the chairs at once.
Let's go.
No. But so, I mean, just giving that, like Live Girl giving that space is, like you said, it's so vital. And yeah, technically I have 2 brothers, but I think all of Live Girl, every single person in that is my sister as well. So, yeah.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
No, it's true. Yeah.
So could you take me through like the programs and kind of how somebody could, at any age, kind of approach LiveGirl and say like, hey, I'm curious, what's going on over here? I'm this years old. Where would you put me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we say, come join us, right? We've got a lot going on. We've got middle school programs, high school programs, and college programs. In middle school, it's all about giving girls the skills to lead themselves. So really that is the self-confidence, the social emotional intelligence, and empathy. So it's really working on themselves, and our signature program in middle school is called the Confidence Club. So it's an 8-week program led by a professional mentor where girls have a safe space, a brave space we call it, to navigate through and build those skills, try new things, take risks. And then in high school, it's all about starting to lead others, right? So we've got programs like the League and the Leadership Lab where we mentor young women through launching community impact projects. So we are really excited at this stage because it's this ripple effect, right? Where we're building confident, inclusive leaders who then go out and make Stanford a better place, right? And we've got projects launching in Stanford right now relating to climate justice, relating to menstrual equity. Actually, we're very loud about passing the Connecticut bill to end period poverty and to provide free menstrual products in every public school in Connecticut. And then in college, it's all about leading in the workforce. And this is, now that Olivia's in college, it is like my passion project right now is really to disrupt all the sexism and racism that permeate every step of career readiness, right? From networking to hiring to getting access to an internship. So our program in college is called She Works. And this summer we've hired 100 college interns, 74% are women of color. And we're going to train them and get them ready, and then we match them with paid internships within our employer network. So this is how we change the game, right? This is how we level the playing field, help launch these women into the workforce, and close the female leadership gap. So that's what it's all about.
She works.
She works.
Right. So this industry welcomes anybody coming from She Works. Mecha proudly has employed 70% women within this restaurant group.
Wait.
Yes, I know. We're matching that's 70% female here,
That's
including
amazing.
head chefs, including sous chefs, including general managers, assistant general managers, and I think that's why this partnership really, really works and resonates so deeply, at least for me, because we have to be a part of this. We have to be this group of women that stands up and says, in a male-dominated industry like the restaurant industry, I can do it.
Yeah.
I am brave. What is it, Liv? I am brave. What is it? Say it for me.
Our motto is, I am smart, I am strong, I am special.
I am smart.
Yep.
I am brave. I am special.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
And women should repeat that to themselves on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
Right? And you can do it.
Adult women need that mantra too, by the way.
Absolutely.
Everyone needs that mantra. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And you're right. I mean, look, I think there's growing awareness that the time has come. We need to do more to support women and girls. I mean, there's a dismal stat that only 1.6% of U.S. philanthropic funding goes to support women and girls. We need more, right? And we need more support. And we've got our first female vice president, which is exciting. But we've got a lot more work to do to really get to equal representation and to really create and build a world where my daughter or any girl can be president. So that's the aim of what we do, our work, our advocacy. We advocate loudly for women and girls, and the programming, it's free of charge, by the way. Everything we do is free of charge. And it's all about just ending both gender and racial inequality.
My mom always had a magnet on the fridge that said, do one thing that scares you every single day, right?
I love that,
That's a good thing, right? And
all right, I'm going to turn the tables.
Yeah,
I'm interviewing you. What's the scariest thing you've ever done? Go.
Really?
Yeah.
So I was a competitive athlete for a really long time. So standing on stage in a bikini, that was definitely really scary.
Okay, that definitely counts.
But other than that, I think that walking into kind of, I think on a day-to-day, just anything that kind of is just like gets your heart rate up, that's considered scary, like just taking a leap of faith and believing in yourself that you can enter any room, whether it's male dominated, whether it's female dominant, who knows, you know, what situation you're going to be put in, and you can believe in yourself to say, I can do this, like bring it on, like what's this challenge about, and one way or another I'm going to figure this out. You know, I love those moments. I like those scary moments. It's because you tap into another side of you that really kind of makes you extremely uncomfortable, but dang, those kind of uncomfortable moments only get more comfortable the more and more that you do them.
That's so true.
And that's how you grow. But I love your mom's mantra. I need to be your mother. She obviously is a phenomenal.
To the next.
She's obviously a phenomenal woman, but it's so true. The reason I turn the table is because at LiveGirl we celebrate failure, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to take risks and you got to fail before you can succeed, right? And we learn from every failure we have. I love Michelle Obama says fail forward. I love that. But hey, look, 8 weeks ago I broke my ankle rock climbing, so that was a scary thing I did. But then for Mother's Day she gets me a coffee mug that says I rock, like,
and you rock climbing.
Yeah, with there's a little rock.
But
I thought it was pretty good.
I think of the timing.
I was
good,
like,
right? So a few weeks had
exactly. I
passed,
was
and
like,
you
Mom,
could-
don't be mad at me. I think this is
you
funny.
gotta get out there and do these scary, tough
No,
things.
but
And
it's-
sometimes you do. Okay, sometimes you break your ankle. Sometimes you fall. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you soar. So, and that's what it's all about.
And I love what you said about like being uncomfortable, you know, because I think that's so important. I think that's something that people need to do more of. You know, they need to put themselves outside of their comfort zone and do something that is slightly uncomfortable. Have an uncomfortable conversation with someone that you might not normally, right? I think that's the only way that we move forward and we progress and we expand our horizons and everything. So I thought it was really good.
So what's happening like this month, next month in the She Works world and the Live Girl world, like that we can like continue this contagious energy of just like excitement and bravery and smartness.
There's always awesome stuff going on at Live Girl.
Yeah.
So you definitely
24/7.
Whoever's listening, check us out at Girl Live Girl. We've always got fun stuff going on. But in June, we are hosting our 5th annual She Is Rising art exhibit at the Carriage Barn in New Canaan. It's going to be a very inspiring exhibit. It's going to be filled with over 100 artworks in all mediums, celebrating women and girls by female artists. It also is going to feature a large-scale pop art installation by Stanford's own Tara Blackwell. And we also have some exciting stuff happening with emerging artist Bria Young, who is a 23-year-old artist who designed Stanford's Black Lives Matter mural. So it's going to be a do not miss exhibit. And then there's some events during the exhibit window, which is June 2nd to the 16th. So that is a must.
It's always amazing.
Everyone's got to go
Every
see
year,
this exhibit.
yeah.
It's life-changing. And then we're starting to shift from spring to summer programming, which is She Works, and our summer camps. So we run 4 weeks of summer camps at St. Luke's in New Canaan, and then also at the Ethel Walker School in Hartford. So we've got a lot going on. Plus, 100 college interns out there in the workforce this summer. So we've got a lot going on.
Fantastic. You guys are wonderful. We have
Cheers.
to come to
Cheers.
this. Yes,
I
cheers
feel like
to the
it's-
chopsticks. I love it. So what do you think of that chili oil?
It was good. Yeah.
Not too spicy, right?
No,
You're
no,
good?
yeah. Don't worry. I got to tone it down, you know, like so my face doesn't get red on.
I hear you. I'm going to dig in just a
Yeah.
little bit if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
I love my dish.
Yeah, it's really good.
So you have a changing menu? Like, is it?
So we have something called a seasonal menu. So I love the seasonal menu. It is when chefs get together and they present their recipes to the rest of the chefs in the company. And they kind of have this creative brainstorming moment where they're just like, here, I've been playing with this dish. Like, what do you think for the spring, the fall, the summer, the winter menu? And they'll just come together and share recipes and tweak recipes and say, we would love to present this to all of our guests for this next season. So seasonal menu is the only thing on our menu that's going to change on a quarterly or seasonal basis. We're having classic ramen right now, so this is the heart of our menu that we're enjoying just now, with chili oil, Thai chilies, and plenty of sriracha, of course. but the chicken ramen, the kinoko vegetarian
Yeah,
option is
it's
great
really
to have.
good.
Are you vegetarian?
Yeah,
You are.
yeah, I'm pescatarian, so yeah. It's a kind of, I guess, like for the environment thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much going on right now. I know necessarily one person not eating meat doesn't really make that huge of a difference, but it kind of does just make me feel like I'm doing something. And with the constant like newsreel of like, oh, like, you know, the planet is warming and we're beyond the point of no return, it makes me feel like I'm taking my power back a little bit. So
And
yeah.
you're doing your part.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think it's admirable.
Yeah.
And it's a delicious vegetable ramen for anyone who
Yeah,
chooses that
yeah.
path. So.
This will be for you. Get kinokos to go to school all the time. Vegetarian ramens, we'll send
Yeah.
them to you. Oh, fantastic. Good for you. Did you get a Thai chili? You good?
No, yeah, I'm good.
So I'm sure that this gets, now that the spring weather is here, like the patio gets full.
So I think we've all been looking forward to this warmer weather.
Oh yeah.
So this will be the most desirable area to sit, kind of right where we are. And it's not necessarily our noodle season, but I'll tell you what, this food is so good that all year round we are full with guests.
Oh, and you have like the craft cocktail bar too, so you don't have to come here and have noodles.
Yeah.
And anybody that comes here and enjoys a bowl of ramen, 50-cent proceeds will go to LIVEGIRL
There
for the
you
month
go.
of June.
Okay, even better. So
So
drink lots
everywhere.
of cocktails. Drink lots of cocktails.
Eat lots of ramen.
Ramen, right? I mean, and they're supporting LIVEGIRL. And essentially what we've tried to do with all of our locations is become vehicles for nonprofits.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
The Eat Justice Initiative is it's
So
incredible.
they can almost take action themselves by saying, I choose Mecha for dinner tonight, and I'm definitely getting ramen because I know that a part of my purchase is going to
absolutely.
a nonprofit.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel really
I
good.
think today most people are driven
Yeah.
by doing good. I
Definitely.
mean, especially coming out of the pandemic, the great resignation, people are driven toward a more purpose-driven life, right?
Yeah.
And to be able to come eat noodles and drink craft cocktails for a cause is like
There you go. It's the easiest way to do
no-brainer.
it. Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. That's great. All right, let's see who can do the best slurp.
Oh God.
Let's
Ready?
go for it. I'm going to take a big bite.
Wait, make sure you get this. We're gonna see who can do the
Wait.
best slurp.
I'm going to make a mess.
Yeah. No,
This is
seriously.
my idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Ready?
Oh, at the same time. Okay, wait. Someone's got to do a countdown. All right, Amanda and Allison, we're seeing who can do the best slurp.
Olivia got a fruit.
You won?
Olivia, you're a pro.
Thank you.
It's so good.
I got a really long noodle.
Yeah.